as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day.
Welcome back to Marbella Now. My name is Nicole King, and what a pleasure to start off this week's program in the harbour, the Puerto Deportivo. They call here the Virgen del Carmen, but for us in English it's the central Marbella harbour. There are 4 ports in our lovely city, and this is one of them. If you haven't been here, you should come and walk around. There are great markets on a Sunday, lots of great restaurants, including the harbour restaurant inside the Royal Maritime Club, El Club Real Marítimo. It's a superb opportunity to see a bit of the more Spanish side of our fabulous city, and what a great show we've got lined up for you here at the port today. Some great guests, very cool ones, I dare say. Come on, let's get started.
Let the music get to your heart. Let it set you on your way. No time to hesitate. We are all the same. So much trouble tearing us apart. Poison arrows shoot straight to your heart. We can change if we try. Just believe it's worth your time. One. Let the feeling into your soul. Let it set you on your way. No need to hesitate. Time to make a change. There'll be no trouble tearing us apart.
We're going to be welcoming our guests today to the Harbour Marbella, this fabulous restaurant inside the Royal Maritime Club. But before we do, I'd like to take you over to the Kitch Social Club, because that's where Marina Nitzak, founder and president of Luks Marbella, celebrated their 5th anniversary party. It was a beautiful event, exquisite as always, and just so joyous to see so many people together from different nationalities. Marina said in the interview you're about to hear that she's not sure if the integration of the Russians more into our local community is anything to do with her, but you and I know better. It 100% is. Marina Nitzak.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new day.
Where is the love shining through it all? Drops of rain will fall.
Hashtag Me Marina is celebrating 5 years of Luks Marbella. We were there, the first celebration, the launch, Marina, what can I say? You've outdone, I think, even your own expectations. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I think you were there way before the first one, before the zero one. You were there from the very start. And so it's so wonderful to have old friends that have supported us all the way. And just this morning, someone said to me that only in Spain, only 3 out of 10 companies make it to their 5th anniversary. So I do take it as a great omen, as a great sign. So we're proud. Yes, we're very happy.
Normally in Marbella it's 18 months, so it's like
Yes.
it's even less. It's a tough market to break into. But you have a gift because you are naturally nice. You're a coach by profession as well as all your business acumen. How have you seen the Russian communities develop the last 5 years?
I think it's evolved in a really, really nice way. There is a lot more integration than there was even when we started. There was a lot of you're here, you're there, I don't know what you're about, and it's a lot more open now. I can't say it's all down to us, but I think it's a lot more Marbellaized. Now I see a lot more friendships, a lot more people, Russians you can see talking to the Spanish, to the English, and there is somehow this thing, this barrier has really come down. I'm so happy to see that.
We even talked about this, I think it was even last summer, about these differences. It takes time, but you can really see the differences. I walked in this evening and I realized that I knew people that before I wouldn't have recognized. So there is a change. In the people living here, with the crisis a little while ago, how has that affected the resident Russian population?
I think there hasn't been really, we haven't seen, I know a lot of Russian people. I don't know one single Russian person who's left Marbella. I don't know anybody. Like I know Russians who tried to live in Germany and they couldn't, and they tried Italy, or they tried France, or they tried the States. But Marbella we love it here. It's our natural habitat, wonderful gastronomy, wonderful people, we get great welcome, so we're all very happy here.
That's very nice to hear that you're all very happy here. You're bringing up a young family here. You work with your husband here. What do you see for the next few years for Luks Marbella? Where's the growth direction?
Well, last year we opened the Investors Club, which is basically to help the investors, not just Russian, but also international investors, to really make the best decisions for them in terms of investment, whether it's in a company, whether it's a large-scale investment. Today we have a few investors with a lot of money looking to invest in shopping centers, looking to invest maybe in a hospital, in a school. So we really have positioned ourselves to help to be that bridge. Before we were a bridge just for introductions, now we see ourselves as a bridge for investors wanting to invest here in Marbella.
When they're here, there's a lot of things that people don't understand. There's a lot to get used to. Luks Marbella is more dedicated to the day-to-day of surviving. You have bloggers. Give us a brief outline of what Luks Marbella handles.
Well, Luks Marbella, we have the oddest requests. This morning, literally, I got a request from a lady in Moscow, in a city near Moscow, that wants to find a Spanish husband for her daughter. Her daughter got divorced, she's got a daughter herself, and she's asked me what is the best way to introduce her daughter, to find her daughter a good match, a Spanish man that is open to have a family. So we get requests really random. There is all sorts of, some ask about schools, some ask us about investments, some ask about going out, some are looking for partners for business. So we really, on a daily basis, my range of emails and questions is really quite random and really quite wide. So I love that, because thanks to them I get to find out these things, because obviously I try to help, so I go to you, to them to find out the answers for them. So it's fun, you don't get bored.
I can see that. You never stop. Your children are still young. They talk Spanish, English, Russian. How are they finding, adapting, growing up here? How do you find it for your kids?
Well, they feel Andalusian. My daughter often has Andalusian accent. They are growing up here. Their friends are from school, although they're going to bilingual schools. They're more Andalusian. They'll know a lot about local culture, and it's our job to really keep up for them to keep up to date with Russian language, with Russian games, with Russian films. So, they're more local than they are Russians. So it's more us. Now there are so many centers, educational centers for Russians here. So they go once, twice a week. They go and have their lessons and have their Russian culture and have their Russian food. So but they love it here. No.
Everything to gain, nothing to lose. And with Galicia, you've been traveling there. You've been collaborating with the government there to get the Russians also moving around Spain. How do they like Spain as opposed to the English Spain?
Well, we have here, over there is the most beautiful blonde girl that saw last year, so one of the catalogs, and she said, "Is this true? Like, show me your own pictures. Is it real? Does it look like Caribbean?" And the very next week they booked and they went, and she did a fabulous promotional video for us of her travel because she loved it so much, because it's really not very well known. So today they traveled again from far away to be with us here, and I'm very grateful for their ongoing 4 years already ongoing support, and they're lovely people. And it's not just one way, they come a lot here. They've met the tourism delegation. It's a lot of back and forth, but it's meeting each other. It's all finding out about each other. So I think it's wonderful.
Hashtag so much better together. Congratulations, Marina.
Thank you so much.
Where is the love shining through it all? Drops of rain will fall. Feel it coming down. Where is the love? Takes your breath away. It leaves you unafraid. Feel it falling from above. Where is the love? Clouds, I can feel it coming down. I almost feel the love. Now I see, I believe we can be anything we want to be. You won't.
Hey,
Free taxi 4 times a month and 25% discount on your car insurance if you're the Zero Hero. The Harbour restaurant here in the harbour in Marbella, Playwrights and Beckett's are all of the same group, and they're all renowned for the excellence of their cuisine and also for the excellence of their wines. And who doesn't like to stay when you're in a beautiful setting to have a drink after dinner? However, if you are the driver, you need to be careful. You shouldn't be drinking and driving. Thanks to Línea Directa and the Road Traffic Safety Foundation Línea Directa, we can give you free taxi up to 4 times a month. If you've been drinking, you don't need to drive home. You can ring 952 14 78 34 and Línea Directa will send you a free taxi to take you and your car home as well by tow truck if you want, free of charge if you have your car insurance with them. Oh, such a great offer. Should be something we should all be doing.
hey, hey.
We are at we are at we are at we are at one. We are at we are at we are at
I guess they're having a super time networking. That's what it's all about, getting to know each other. The more we know each other, the more we can help each other, the more we can help ourselves. That is for sure. It's lovely that you've joined us this evening. I hope you'll join us again tomorrow for another Marbella Now. For the moment, it's that's enough for us for today. Take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, y hasta mañana.
It's a brand new, and it's time.